all about the healing. Looky here. My day ones, my day ones, my day twos, my new news. What's up, family? What's up? I hope you had a good holiday. I hope you, for those of you that celebrate, hope you had good food, good times, laughter, cheer, happiness. I hope you were full with all of that. All right? Sincerely from me. So, sincerely from me, I'm sending you my love, my energy, and my healing ability. All right, so with all of that said, I love each and every one of you. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Hype it up. Hyping the videos up. Thank you, family. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead on and get into it. All right, so first of all, we're going to be talking about friendship. All right. We have the friendship card. So we're talking about friendship. So let me give you what I got. Let me give you what I got about you. We're talking about a friendship, so let's talk about you. You are a good friend. You are one of those people who give, but you are very, very unique. Your friendships are not like other people's friendships. Because your friendship, when you are a friend with someone, you actually give a part of you that a lot of people don't possess. It's like a nurturing part of you. You take care of your friends. You nurture your friends. When you love your friends, you nurture them. And you love them in a way that surpasses what a friendship would look like. So, you like the mother or the father of the friendship. When you have a friend, you can actually what they call mothering, nurturing. You see things within your friendships, or you see things within your friends that other people wouldn't see. You go past what a friend, a surface level friend. Your friendship, when you have a friendship, is mind, body, and spirit. And you don't have to say it with your mouth what it is. It is just what it is. When you love your friend, you love them. And you love them as if I want to say as they are. You love a friend as if you could be a caregiver, a mother, a father. It's like that type of energy when you love your friend. Because it's the reason why I'm saying that, like, let's just say, like these friendships that some of these people have, where they go out with their friend and they leave their friend. Oh, no. You would be that friend and be like, oh, no. Where you go, that's where I'm going. If somebody tried to take your friend and try to move and take your friend and say, oh, no, I'll get her back. Oh, no. I got her. I got him. No. Wherever she go, wherever he go, that's where I'm going. I'm the eyes and the ears. You ain't getting ready to take my friend and all this stuff that's going on now with these people with their friends and stuff like that. No. When somebody would try to take your friend and say that a mother, like you would just be going to mother mode or father mode, or you would just go into go into another mode, surpasses what a friend would be. I mean, I'm trying to explain how deep your friendship goes. And so I use that as an example because that's exactly what type of friend you would be. When somebody is trying to run a scam or somebody trying to do something, no, not on your watch. You'll be like, hold up, wait a minute. No, you're not going nowhere. Wherever this person is, whoever, that's what, wherever they going, that's where I'm going. Where we going? Because wherever this person is going, especially if you know they were drinking, especially if you know that it's not all the way right, you ain't going to have it. You don't care what your friends say. You don't care if your friend get mad. You don't care if your friend stop talking to you. As long as you safe. And we both back at that hotel. We both back at what we say we was gonna be, and we both in the land of the living. You can go ahead on and be mad and do what you want to do. And so as we see today, a lot of these friendships, a lot of these people that say they friends with people, and they let these people just ride off in the sunset with people they don't even know, and then the next day they can't find the people. They can't find their so-called friend. They looking for them. They don't know where they at. Why do you not know where your friend is at? You should know. If you came there with them, you should know where they at. There's no such thing as that. That ain't, if you treating somebody like that, that's not your friend. You're not a friend, and you don't love that person. So I'm telling you about you and how deep your friendships go. Because time and time again, you have been shown that you are someone's friend. You truly love that friend. You truly love that person. And it oftentimes was one-sided. You didn't think, you didn't know, you didn't see the signs, you didn't pay attention that these people were not your friend. And these particular people that's in the headlines now about leaving, going out the country with people, and then coming back and they don't have that person with them. They don't know where the person is at. They were not that person's friend either, and they did not love that person. You can't love someone and say you care about someone and not care about their well-being the whole time around. And no matter where you go, where you be, what circumstances, what situation you in, the terms of that friendship don't change when you love them and when you care about them. And so, I said all that to say that we talking about friendship. A one-sided friendship. A one-sided friendship, and we know what side you was on, right? But you found out. Unlike these other people in the headlines, it didn't take you to go out the country. It didn't take you for them to leave you with somebody for you to find out. You found out because God created a situation and the circumstances to open your eyes to see who these people were truly, and how they truly felt about you. Because it's unmasked. You finally see this person for who they truly are. And once you see somebody, you can't unsee. So it doesn't matter if they call. It doesn't matter if they text. It doesn't matter what they do. Once you see them for who they are, you can't unsee. And once you realize who this person is and they're not your friend, and you go through the initial denial and the initial hurt and initial pain that really goes into coming to terms with a one-sided friendship, coming to terms that this person that you poured in, that you loved, that you supported, that you truly loved with all your heart, didn't love you the way you loved them. The hurt that you have to go, the hurt and healing that you have to go through to get yourself back in alignment is very harsh. It's very dense. You cry in many a nights about that friendship, because when you truly love a friend, it's as if they family. You lost a family member. That love is deep. And when you realize that that person didn't love you the way you loved them, and they will hurt and harm you, they will do all kind of spell work and do all kind of things against you. When they look at you, they have evil eye and they have evil intentions and things concerning you. All of that really hurts. But interim here, you found out who this person was. I don't know the situation. I don't know what happened. But you found out who this person was to you. They had been doing spell work. And in some instance, you got real estate here. You live with them. Maybe it was a friend that was a roommate. Maybe it was you went to college with this friend. Maybe y'all were roommates in college. Some kind of real estate here. Some kind of thing dealing with housing. You were with this person, you live with them, you maybe a college mate, something. But whatever happened with this friendship, you and this person, y'all lived together, or y'all was together in some type of housing situation, because this person was upset when you left. This person was upset when you left, but that's only for a few people. But they were upset because you left, because this particular person was doing spell work on you within this home or this situation. And that spell work was enhancing them, making their life better, making things, they were ciphering off of you, period, point blank and period. And so with that being said, you learned, you unmasked, God showed you who this person truly was and what their intention was, and that they were not your friend. And you went through the process, and now you've removed that person out of your life and you've moved on. You've moved on. And now that you're far away, or you're not in the same town, or you're not in the same area of this person, whatever this person do spiritually, it goes back to them. They feel like, this person feel like you broke a promise. You was never supposed to leave. You was never supposed to leave leave the relationship, no matter what. If you really loved them, you never would have left the relationship. But the relationship was one-sided, and the intention of the relationship was for you to be the third wheel. They live their life. They have relationships. They have marriages and children and go on with their life, and then they cipher the energy off of you and leave you barren. You don't have nobody because they ciphering. They taking from you. They taking your life force. And you are not able to live and be able to prosper because they're taken from you. Is what this is. And for those of you that did not live with this person, or you did not, or you wasn't a college roommate or anything like that, you were in a friendship with someone who will cipher your energy by dumping their problems, their issues, they dumping all of their issues off on you, and then being able to cipher your energy they dump, and then they cipher your life force. When they get off the phone with you, they free, because they have dumped all their life issues off on you. And then once they turn the phone off and say goodbye, talk to you later, they free. All the stuff that they was holding on to, all the stuff they was angry about, all the stuff that they free. They dumped it on you, so they can go on about their life and accumulate more chaos and more confusion and more mess. And then once they accumulate enough, then call you right on back and dump again. But this is a friendship. If it's a friends with benefits friendship, they dump, come in, have their way, dump, pull your life force from that experience with you, that sex, pull all of that out of you, get up, go on about their business. They fresh, they free, they renewed. They able to go on and have a good day, make some money, be able to do all the things. They free, because they just done dumped everything from the rooty to the tooty, all their life issues right on into you. You a dumping ground, or you a battery, but you got out of all of that. And so this is what this is about. You have a friendship. You have a person that you were friends with that is trying to seek. They either sitting back, trying memory-wise, conjuring up all kind of memories and all kind of things, memories of you, trying to conjure up a whole lot of energy to send to you, to project onto you. But because you see them for what they are, they cannot come back in that way. The ultimate goal here, they're angry, they're bitter because to them you broke a promise that you guys would be friends. You will always be in each other's life. You broke a promise. When you left, you broke a promise. You were supposed to be the third wheel, so that they can always have access to you, not access to the friendship, not access to equal give and take. It was supposed to be one side. You supposed to be a third wheel, just a battery to keep this person afloat, so they can live off of you and learn off of you. But you peeped game when you saw who this person was, and you saw the truth, and you start to tell yourself a truth that this is not a friendship. This is not something that I need to have in my life. This is hurting me. It's not something that I need to hold on to. It's something I need to let go of. I need to free myself from. And no, I don't. And no, I don't promise. No, I don't own up to a promise that's going to keep me a battery. Keep me, my life force always gone and distributed out to other people when I can't use my own life force. I can't even use my own talents and gifts and abilities because it's being ciphered and controlled and manipulated by somebody else. No, ma'am, no, sir. My life, my energy, my soul, my purpose is for me. It's not for anyone else but for me. We don't come here to live for other people. We come to live for ourselves. You live for yourself, but your purpose and your destiny, you live to provide a helping hand, knowledge and wisdom. But first you got to give to yourself. First you got to pour into yourself. First you got to heal yourself. First you got to have that life force sustainment for yourself before you can even provide for anyone else. But these people, places, and things want to take everything from you. But when you start to take, they threw you away. They threw you to the wolves and talked about you. Your gifts, you're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know nothing. You Looney Tune. They need to put you in the mental institution. What you talking about? You ain't talking about nothing. But yet, as it stands today, majority of you have people, places, and things that will not let you go. You have people, places, and things that keep watching your social media. You got people, places, and things that wish it woulda, coulda come back in your life. Wish they could talk to you one more time. Wish they could cipher your energy one more time. So that thing that you crazy, that you don't know what you talking about, that you need to be in the mental institution, no. They have to stand correct about that. But they mad with you. You broke a promise. But you were supposed to. Because what about the promise to you? When you make a promise to somebody, the promise is for both people. The promise is supposed to be reciprocal. Especially a promise like this. This person wanted you to promise everything and give you nothing in return. But they ASS to kiss all day long. But you wised up. And part of that is not only that you wised up, you loved yourself enough to say no. Enough is enough. I deserve to live my life. I deserve to have a life. I deserve to have fun. I deserve to have love. I deserve to have whatever it is that I want to have in my lifetime. I've worked hard to sustain myself. I've worked hard to pour into myself. I worked hard to heal myself. So why would I do all that work to give it to somebody that's not going to be appreciative? They think that you owe them something because you promised, you said this or you said that. You don't owe anybody anything, especially when they was trying to trick you. When they was being very deceptive and using trickery energy to confuse you, to make you think and make you feel one way about them, but they don't feel that way about you. Money, superficial, material things was more important in the friendship than than you loving you back, caring about you back. Whatever this person did, whatever these people did, whatever these friendships consisted of, it was to reel you in. It was never to give you something to be reciprocal. It was always an intention to get something from you, to give you this thing, because what they, as a setup, pull you in, reel you in with this thing to set you up so I could have you in a position where I always will have access to be able to have you, to cipher, to use you as a battery, a source of power. What's the aim and the game? But you peeped it, you did something about it, you walked away, you loved yourself, you looked at yourself and said, I'm worthy enough. I don't have to take this. And you walked away. And now the tables have turned. Because now they need you. They want you. They want you to come back in. They want to be that friend. They want to have that time with you. They want to talk to you again. They want to have that access to you again. And you're not having it. Because again, once you show me who you are, I can't forget. And I will not forget. I will forgive you. I will love you at a distance. But I'll never be back for you to use me again. And there's no amount of magic, no amount of spell work, no amount of whatever it is that you think you can do. It's no amount of that that's going to work against the power of me saying no. Because you got to have my permission. You got to have me give up my power, my authority, and I'm not going to do that for somebody that's trying to make a fool out of me. And that's what this is all about. So, with that being said, I'm going to leave it. And if you had anything, if this did anything for you, put in the comments, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And that's period. Like, share, subscribe, hype it up. Yes, guys, let's hype these videos up. Let's get this out. Let's get hot and popping. We need the collective. So, if y'all start liking the videos, getting it hot and popping, I'm gonna have to start doing lives so we can have an interesting live. I'm gonna have to start doing lives. So if that's something y'all want me to start doing, then y'all gotta start commenting, liking, sharing, really getting back to the place where we used to be. All right, so with that being said, I'm sending you love, I'm sending you healing, and Trinity is